What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DraineoTv, aka King of Drill, coming to you live and direct with another vlog of the day video. I messed that up. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DraineoTv, aka King of Drill, coming to you live with another Days in the Shoes video. But we're gonna switch it up today. I know my vlog series was just supposed to be straight, you know what I'm saying, Days in the Shoes, but I came across a good idea because I'm like, okay, I've lived a pretty good life, even though I'm only 20 years old, turn 21 January 20th of next year. Even though I'm only 20 years old, I've still had a lot of good memories, a lot of good stories to tell. So, in me doing my new vlog series and vlogging, changing my channel around, I'm gonna start doing this series called Storytime with Tino. I haven't got the first story yet. I mean, most of the time I just start talking, start rambling, and I'm like, hey, I remember when this happened. But I actually do have a very, very good story for you guys. Today's story will be about the first time me and my brother got our asses whipped by my mother. So, basically, it's like Thanksgiving, Christmas break. It's not that cold outside. This is like, we're in Maryland, so it's like it can be cold when it gets cold, when it's like fall or winter, but for some reason this night wasn't that cold. And we're like, what I'm saying, everybody keeps coming to the window asking for us. We're like, hey, can y'all come out? This, that, and the third. So we're like, man, we ain't trying to get in trouble. Our mom's just right downstairs. It'd be okay if she wasn't home. We wouldn't mind, but she right below us and shit. How we gonna get out? So we sitting there hours and hours and hours, just sitting there like, just thinking, like, how are we gonna do this, man? How are we gonna actually sneak out of the house without mommy hearing us? So we took off we put our hoodies on because it's a little chilly outside. Put some basketball shorts on, some big, some comfortable socks. Hold our tennis shoes in our hand, and we have wooden stairs. So we're like, okay, that's definitely not an option. She's gonna hear us if we creep downstairs. So we said, fuck it, let's go, specialize real quick. Let's creep down the rails. Even though the rail was wood too, it didn't make as much noise as a step would. Not to mention my mother's door was closed, so we on the rail just balancing, slipping and sliding, holding on to everything possible, make sure that we don't fall or we don't make too much noise. And then my brother, he weighed like 160 at the time. He makes a crack. So I'm like, you know what? This is a dead mission. Because if you made a crack, I'm definitely going to make a crack. Because I weigh like 130 something. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure the wood ain't going to be like, hey, you 30 pounds lighter. You can go ahead. I ain't going to crack for you. So we aborted that mission. Next thing you know, we sitting there back in the room contemplating like, And then I remembered my mother's boyfriend was fixing my brother's roof, and he left the ladder in my brother's room. So I'm like, bruh, if we climb on top of my roof that's over my head, the neighbors have a staircase on the side of their house. He's like, wait, how do you know that? And I'm like, because, like, you know what I'm saying, whenever the house was locked and I was trying to be a creeper and, you know what I'm saying, get back in the house or sneak a girl in, I went up there, unlocked the front door, that's that. You know what I'm saying? So, enough of that. My mom gonna see this video and be like, terrible, 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 terrible. So, fucking 5 minutes later, we got the ladder outside on the roof, and now we're climbing. Mind you, the roof is on the third floor. Me and my brother live on the third floor, so my mother could not possibly have heard this. So we're home free. We going down a little side staircase on the other side of my neighbor's house, and we're good. We outside balling, we hooping. You know what I'm saying? Things is really, really, really gravy. So we outside like an hour and a half. Next thing you know, some idiot lights a firecracker and throws it in the trash can. We at the time didn't see that because we were so busy playing basketball. But as soon as the firecracker went off, it made this big ass echoing sound that sounded like what? A gunshot. So everybody on the court scrammed, skedaddle, Now, mind you, we was living in Baltimore City at the time, Pennsylvania Avenue to be exact. If you haven't heard of Pennsylvania Avenue, it is basically the one of the main focal points in the city of Baltimore. Everybody who lives in Baltimore knows what the fuck Pennsylvania Avenue is, unless they're nobody, then they fucking suck. But 95% of the people who live in Baltimore City know where the fuck Pennsylvania Avenue is at. So, mind you, we live in the city, so it's gonna be cops around there. So we go back to the court, everybody's just chilling, blase, blase, blah. Next thing you know, 12 rolled by. They stop. They ask everybody, hey, is everybody okay? Does anybody have a gun? Blah, blah, blah. We got reports that there was fire shots being fired. Me and my brother, we just keep hooping and shit. The cop come over to us. He like, how old are you guys? My brother's like, yeah, I'm 18. I'm like, yeah, I'm 17. It's my older brother. And he's like, well, are you? Well, he was like, well, he can be out here because he's of age, but you can't. So you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna need you to go back home, or you know what I'm saying, just take me to your mom because I want to know why you out after curfew. My brother's like, look, my mother's at work, she not here. You know what I'm saying? She's not here. I'm watching him. He's just outside with me because I couldn't leave him in the house by himself. Or I didn't want to leave him in the house by himself. So I'm like, man, this is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We fucking about to get caught up on some dumb shit because this cop want to be an entrepreneur, an overachiever and shit. So, fucking, the cop, whoa, shit. I just dropped my damn phone, goddamn. No, I'm not light skinned, by the way. It's just a sign that's making me look light skinned. I'm dark as shit. So we tell the cop, we're like, yeah, okay, well, since you're not letting us go, we'll just take you back to the house, let you know that my parent isn't home. So we at first, we started the cop in the wrong direction, and we took him to my homeboy's house. Because we thought, you know what I'm saying, yeah, our homeboy's mom ain't there. She answered the fucking door like, yeah, y'all know y'all don't live here. I don't know why y'all always getting in this stuff. That's why, you know, we sitting there looking at her like, bruh, you couldn't look out this one time, bruh. This one time. So we wound up taking the cop to our actual home, and we're like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, she's not answering the door. We gotta go to the back door and unlock the front door. That way we can just go in the house because he was about to let us go. And while I ran around to go open the back door, my mother was opening the front door, and I'm like, bruh, are you serious, Mo? Are you fucking serious? Are you really serious? You're really doing this? You're answering the fucking door? Like, why are you even up? Oh, that's right, because the idiot cop was knocking on the door like he lost his fucking mind. So, while my mother was talking to the cop, my brother was simultaneously getting his ass chewed out by my mom. And shit was like really crazy. But mind you, backtrack real quick. Our ages was not actually 18 and 17. I was actually 15 at the time. My brother was 16, but we looked older than we, you know what I'm saying, than we actually were at that time. So we my mother finally got done talking to the cop and shit, and she gets in our ass. I don't know why the fuck y'all so stupid. I could have went to jail because it's against the law to have your children out after the curfew. Body this, body that. What if that firework was actually a gunshot? One of y'all could have been shot. And I wouldn't know what the fuck to do because you dummy shouldn't even been out here. So she leaves the kitchen for like 5 minutes, tells us to stay there, and like idiots, we actually listened to her. And what do you know what happened after that? She comes back with this big ass bat, like this fucking big. One of them little bats that you get from Dave and Buster's and shit. As like a souvenir from a little gift shop, or whenever you get enough tickets and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's a big old thick wooden bat. She comes back, she turned the corner, she cracked the shit out of my brother in his head. I'm talking about waxed his head really good. Not right there, not right there. Then she wears his ass out for a little bit. Then she comes to me, wears my ass out. Me, I'm younger at the time, so I couldn't really take a fucking hit. She hit me one time, I'm on the floor. Hit the ground, just went like this. I'm like, fuck it, man. I didn't I done been jumped before. This ain't shit. So I blew like this just to make sure my arm eats all the hits. Let's just say that night, nobody slept comfortably. At least not my brother. I had to sleep on this hand, and that's hard for me to do because I always sleep on my left side. But word to the wise, you know what I'm saying? We learned not to ever sneak out again. Not to mention we got like a month or so added on to our punishment. So I was done sneaking out. Done. But yeah, lesson learned. Well, I hope you guys really enjoyed the story time video today. If you are new, I really appreciate you coming through to my video. I'm saying drop a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Really appreciate all the love and support I've been getting from my past subscribers. You guys have really been helping me. I know I haven't been really dropping vlogs like I'm supposed to, but I've been really busy. I plan on moving pretty soon, so things is kind of crazy. But it's your boy DraineoTv. I'm out. By the way, for anybody who is subscribed to my boy DraineoTv, we are starting up a second crew. It will actually be headed by me, but it will not be called a drill team or like drill team 2 or this is drill team or nothing like that. It will be called HRL. HRL will stand for Hood Rich Life. Basically, you know what I'm saying? I say, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind making it drill team, but it's like, why not just switch it up a little bit? We'll get the next crew 1,000+ members deep as well. So if you guys will, I will put the link down in the description to the social club. Drop plenty of custom emblems, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff, and I will choose the best one, or hell, I even switch it up from time to time, you know what I'm saying. Just go to the link in the description, go to the social club, and you know what I'm saying, that'll be that. I'm out.